Hello, I'm Micah,
And I'm Molly.
and we're here to talk about the Cancer Patient Distress Tracker.
The user that we're examining today in our scenario is named Catherine. Catherine was just diagnosed with cancer and has just started chemo. She has been nauseous and throwing up all day, and she's nervous to call and bother her busy physician, Dr. Patel, as she feels this will risk having to cancel or lower her chemo treatment. Catherine is nervous that she may have to miss her appointment tomorrow because she has no means of transportation. Therefore, she decides to pay for an expensive cab ride all the way to the cancer center. She has 3 young kids that will be home alone during her appointment, so additionally, she pays for a babysitter because she will be gone for an entire afternoon. When she arrives at her appointment, she has been throwing up for 2 days and she is severely dehydrated. She fills out her paper distress thermometer and she indicates that she has been exhibiting these symptoms. This is the first time her physician has been notified of this. Dr. Patel realizes the severity of Catherine's physical condition and tries to set her up with an infusion of fluids, but unfortunately, the infusion center is completely booked until later in the evening. Without the infusion of fluids, Catherine is at high physical risk and could likely end up in the emergency room within the next 24 hours. Dr. Patel gets her an appointment for an infusion, but this extends her appointment by a few hours, causing her to reschedule her cab ride home and pay for 3 more hours of babysitting.
Our app offers a couple of key solutions to Catherine's problem. The Distress Tracker presents the distress thermometer in an electronic form and notifies the patient with a reminder to fill out the survey a day before their upcoming appointment. Certain scores or indicators notify the physicians and social workers at the cancer center, which then presents the opportunity to proactively tend to the issues and stressors for the patient. Our app is connected, our app is concentrated on providing proactive treatment rather than reactive treatment. Catherine submits an electronic distress tracker from her app the day before her appointment after a reminder was triggered by her inputted appointment schedule. Dr. Patel is notified that she has been experiencing nausea and throwing up and that her distress level has increased from a 3 to a 6. He follows up with a phone call to get the details of her condition. Dr. Patel books an appointment for a fluid infusion during her regular scheduled appointment. Social worker is notified that she is in need of transportation and childcare, and he arranges for her insurance to cover the cost of a cab and sets up childcare for her 3 children during her appointment.
So, why now? We believe that our solution is urgent in the current health systems today because the current paper version of the distress thermometer is not conducive to a proactive and comprehensive treatment for experience for cancer patients. The resources and opportunities missed because of the lack of implementation of the distress thermometer have the potential to lead to life-threatening stressors and situations. Our market size. So our target customer for this app are cancer centers focused on proactive outpatient treatment. There are 5,627 health systems nationwide. Of these health systems, there are more than 1,400 cancer centers in the U.S., and the cancer centers that use the current distress thermometer are 26.
Our competition matrix compares our Cancer Patient Distress Tracker in its digital form to the National Comprehensive Cancer Center distress thermometer that's currently being implemented at UMHS. There's a few key differences that these two implementations offer that mainly fall back to its digital submission capability. Although the two have similar physical, practical, family, and emotional symptom indicators, the digital nature of our form allows doctors to look at the trendability of the thermometer that they filled out currently to previous ones, and allows patients to be in constant contact with their doctors before coming into clinical hours. We came to these conclusions based on the evaluation of our KJ diagram. Based on our interviews with a number of cancer patient providers, we came to 3 conclusions. There is often difficulty with or lack of implementation of the tracker in its current paper state. There are often missed opportunities to put already existing resources to use for patients with practical stressors, and currently distress scores are not trendable, which heightens difficulty in understanding a particular patient's needs.
So our most urgent KJ quote that we found in our interviews was from one of the care providers who said, to get them hooked up with these services, to get them what they need to succeed, to thrive, sometimes just literally to exist. So as we can see, some of these problems can be pretty life-threatening. We believe that our proposed solution is the most comprehensive and feasible solution to an extremely urgent issue with the UMich health system and health systems around the country. Our app is accessible, easily implemented, and conducive to a comprehensive treatment experience for cancer patients.
So what's on the horizon for the Cancer Distress Tracker? We would hope that our app would be implemented at the UMH Health System's Cancer Center first, and then eventually spread to other cancer centers across the nation. After this, we would hope that the Cancer Distress Tracker could be used more broadly for other chronological conditions outside of just the cancer realm.
So as far as getting this electronic version implemented in the UMHS Cancer Center, we have a couple steps coming up pretty quickly here. We'd like to partner with the UMHS Health Communications Center. We need to finish development of the basic electronic version and complete additions of more complex facets of the app. We'd like to implement the app for user testing with 3 different physicians and teams after the development is finished, and then examine possibilities for implementing the DT with Patient Portal and MyChart systems in UMHS.
Molly and I are both juniors of the BSI program and have been sponsored by Marie Riches, who's a registered nurse at UMHS, and Kristen Bursting, who's a health administrator at UMHS. And with the help of Dr. Larry Ann of the UMHS Health Communication Center, we believe that the 5 of us can take this project to the next step.